to paradise. Honolulu, Hawaii, the site of an annual tradition of bowl season, the Hawaii Bowl. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the California Golden Bears, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Hawaii's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. Be interesting to see what they do today.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Finds a little space. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to pass. Got his man. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
It's really hard when you get in those predictable situations. Defenses are sitting on the sticks. Receivers have to understand where that first down marker is. Heads up play, nose for the first down marker. Get in there and get it.
And the Rainbow Warriors look to keep this drive humming. To the air on first down. Makes the catch. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
The Rainbow Warriors will have it first and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. Got the quick pass. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Handoff to the lone back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. 8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a third down conversion. From the gun, wants to pass. Bears the pressure. Headed to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hawaii.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They march 79 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Cal's offense will take the field for the first time. And David, they've got a receiver that if he is able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
Now, and you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you. And he's shown the ability to do that sometimes for this offense, and he's a guy that has the defense's attention.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's winning the Biletnikoff award necessarily, but you're right, David. When he's one-on-one, he should be able to win those matchups. And based on how he's played this season, this quarterback should feel really good and really confident when he throws his way.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Out of the gun, the inside give. Turning it on! Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Fires left. Got a wide open receiver. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. Using the quick game. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Zings it complete to the right. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. It's complete to the left. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Bears!
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they tacked on the extra point. An 84-yard drive there. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Looking for room, it's Sims. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Now he's going to break the pocket. Kept it, and he's past the marker. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. Some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one of this postseason showdown. Let's take a look at the stats so far. We've got a good one on our hands here. Let's hope we keep those good vibes going here in the 2nd. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires on the move. Wide open downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And the Rainbow Warriors with the 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Looking for a big play. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And you can see this offense, man, they found something, and they want to push that ball down the field and be aggressive. They're not afraid to take shots and try to make these big plays. So if I'm a defense, man, I'm going to get back on my heels a little bit.
Snagged in the middle. It's Harris. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The Rainbow Warriors really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Blasted as he lets it go. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll bring it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught, close to the marker, it's Morris. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. Give to the running back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Golden Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Caught near the sticks. It's Morris. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The running back has it. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. The Golden Bears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. They've built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
They've got it inside the 30 at the 28, 1st down. Quick completion to the right.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Cal! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Quick strike complete. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
So much for the tough field position. One play and you're already to the 35. Looking downfield on first down. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? After the incompletion, they go back up top. This time he's got his man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. He wants to throw it again. Under fire. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Punt is in the air on fourth down. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his back in the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. That last completion sets him up on second down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Finds his man, it's King. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Yeah, a nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, and they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
To the air on first down. Finds his man. It's King. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half.
Yeah, and you've seen these curl routes. This is a timing route, understanding the ball's got to come out of my hand right when he hits the top of that curl. Nice job by the QB finding him. Nice catch.
And the Golden Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Working that left side now. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Out of the backfield, he's open. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. Good, right down the boulevard. The lead now 7 here in the 3rd quarter. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, talk about drawing a plum assignment. A first half spent in paradise, and in many ways this Hawaii Bowl has lived up to expectations. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Hawaii Bowl.
And the Rainbow Warriors will boot it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Cal gets it back, the sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. And they got it done in the first half, but the job now, follow up, close the deal, and bring home a bowl victory.
finish. You hear teams say it all the time, and that applies to them right now, David, here in the second half. It's a lot of really good things, and that first half needs some more big plays here to get this double.
And you've seen it with bowl games. Big swings, man. When the rust comes off after that first half and people get in the rhythm, you've seen big comebacks. So I know they're winning, but keep the foot on the gas. This first possession is crucial.
Makes the grab. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Makes the grab on the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. He'll do it himself. At the 45, on his way. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Golden Bears are rolling down the field. To the ground with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now the play fake. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The play action fake. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. They're working that left side. He's stopped right at the 29-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. The field goal is no good, and the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
First play of the drive, wants to throw. That's reeled in. It's Harris. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Brings up 2nd down.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. He uncorks one deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. The Rainbow Warriors will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in at the 40. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They'll start this drive from the 42. They'll run this one off right tackle. He'll go out of bounds, but a solid pickup on the run. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll give it to the back. Makes it past the marker. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
That's his 2nd sack of the ball game. That dude is getting after the quarterback offensively. What's my adjustment? First of all, I'm going to roll out away from him. I'm going to double team him. Let somebody else beat me, not that guy, because his speed off the edge is killing me.
And the Golden Bears now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll run play action. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He's got it inside the 15. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
The Golden Bears are on the move. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And with the pressure on him, the quarterback goes down, and we've played 3 quarters here. That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Off the play fake. Gets rid of it. He's got it on the move. He goes out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Using the back as a receiver on the screen.
This is one of those unique situations in a game as a head coach. You're trying to feel the momentum, and what's your confidence in your quarterback? Because you've got 4th, you're in field goal range, but you've got the weapons to get one more completion and ice this thing. So do you kick the field goal, or do you go for it?
And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quick. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Golden Bears!
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. A 70-yard touchdown drive, and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Wants to go up top on first down. He's taking the shot. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a new set of downs.
It's another.
Running back searching for a hole. Got enough for the first. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. First down for this offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Finds space on the right. Breaks into the open. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. Last couple of plays, the offense seems to be just one step ahead, David.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to do something to disrupt the timing, the rhythm. I got to do something that they're not expecting, because right now they got the run and they got the pass working. So this defense, they're going to have to find something new to kind of confuse this offense.
Touchdown, Hawaii! Fit it in the window for the score.
The great thing about spreading a defense out, I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're weak. I can see my matchups. Nice job by the offense, spreading them out, taking advantage of their matchup, and getting in for the score.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
Hawaii, 17.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute, build this lead a little bit bigger, put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Single back formation, and they give it to it. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They boot it away on fourth down. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So the defense trying to protect the lead, but they could also put a punctuation mark on this thing and end it with a big turnover. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Setting up the screen. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. On third down, he drops to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Harris. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. A first down for the offense.
First down for the offense.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Looking to throw again. The short hands, it's Harris. He goes out of bounds right at the 30. Good pickup on that one. The Rainbow Warriors can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a 2-point conversion.
Big point after here, looking for the tie late. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the fourth quarter.
17. Set to kick it away.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Trying play action. Pulls it in down the sideline. Flying out to the left. Touchdown, Cal! They move on top here in the fourth.
And they're able to score on a drive where they had to have it this late in the game, and they look to their playmaker on the outside to win that one-on-one matchup.
Big-time moments. Who do you trust as a quarterback? You could tell this was a big moment. He threw it to his big play wide receiver. He knew he would come down to it, and now the big play in the fourth quarter for the touchdown.
PAT unit on the field.
Is on for the extra point.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Now, last drive didn't take long, just 2 plays to get it in. And they finish it with a flare, a 77-yard touchdown pass. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. He'll ride his man on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Second down, he'll throw it. He's taking a deep shot. Brings it down on the right side. Ernie on the Jets. Touchdown, Warriors. Once he got some room, it was over.
And in this situation now, if you're on offense, what do? Do you kick the extra point, tie it, and hope for overtime, or are you aggressive? Do you decide to go for 2 right here and see if you can take the lead with just seconds left in the game?
And they are a mere extra point away from tying this game. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Now they'll run it to the right here. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Here comes the heat. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
What a great play by the defense. And a play like that in this situation of the game, late, it's close, 3rd down, you gotta have it. And how about the pass rush? How about the effort getting to the quarterback?
And the Golden Bears send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He takes it at the 45. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions, probably, maybe 1 possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
And remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
So here comes our first play of overtime. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Going to the running game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Snagged out of the air. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Golden Bears are threatening in the red zone. Looking downfield on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Morris. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Here's the handoff. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. They'll run it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Looking for a touchdown to take the lead in overtime here on 3rd and goal. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And that is no good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game.
And that's just what you couldn't have happen. You can't come away with no points on your first possession. It puts all the pressure, David, on your defense. Now they've got to pitch a shutout here on their opponent's opening possession of OT, or this game is over.
And, man, does it change the complexion now for defense? Because now you got to be aggressive. Because all they need is a field goal to win. They don't have to be aggressive offensively. They can run the football. This defense is going to have to be great and force the kicker into a tough spot.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires into the end zone. Almost intercepted, and you just can't put the ball in jeopardy on first down in overtime. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. It's caught. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. Defense will call a timeout. They got a peek at the formation, want to make sure they're in the right call on this big down here in overtime. And he got it. The kick is good. Wins the game in overtime.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.